We have huge updates on the next stimulus package that might include a $2,400 payment. Let's discuss the details in this video. This is your Wednesday, November 18th stimulus check updates and stimulus package updates. We'll also cover the unemployment extension and what is happening with Trump's post-election lawsuits. Do you think Trump should concede? Let me know in the comments below. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Andrew and thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Don't forget to subscribe for daily updates. Okay, we're going to discuss the details of a potential $2,400 stimulus payment in just 2 minutes. But first, we're going to cover what Trump said today about the election. I always try and stay unbiased on this channel. So first, I'm going to show you what Trump said. Then I'm going to show you how CNN and Fox News reported this. So on Trump's Twitter, he posted a couple hours ago, "Wow, Michigan just refused to certify the election results. Having courage is a beautiful thing. The USA stands proud." Trump is referring to the fact that it was just reported that Wayne County in Michigan refused to certify the election results, therefore refusing to appoint the electoral votes for Biden. Guys, this is really controversial and pretty unprecedented. Now, do you agree with the election officials doing this? Let me know in the comments below. Or do you think they should certify these votes for Biden? Now, let's take a look at exactly what happened and how CNN reported this versus how Fox News reported this. CNN's article is titled, "Michigan Republicans Temporarily Block Certification of Detroit's Election Results." Now, notice this title says, "Republicans temporarily block certification," making it seem as if this is just a temporary issue and will not become a huge deal. This is a big deal. It is very unprecedented and it could cause a lot of issues for the election. They went on to describe the fact that Wayne County in Michigan got a lot of votes for Biden. Biden received almost 600,000 votes and Trump only received about 260,000. So 2/3 of the vote went for Biden and is essentially why he won Michigan. So what exactly happened and why did they not certify these results? Well, these results actually have to be voted on to be approved, and there is a board of 4 people at the county level. So Wayne County has 4 election officials that have to vote to certify these results. 2 of them are Republican and 2 of them are Democrat. The 2 Republicans refused to certify these results. So what happens next? Well, now it goes to the state level. The state board has 10 days to certify these results. So the next question is, will Michigan at the state level certify these results? We might have the same issue because this board of the state also has 4 representatives, 2 of which are Democrat and 2 of which are Republican as well, just like at the county level. Now, Democratic leaders in Michigan went on to say that the state will certify these results, and if they don't, the Secretary of State will use her power to make sure these electoral votes go to Biden. Guys, do you agree with that? Let me know in the comments below. And do you agree with the way CNN reported this issue? I'm going to show you what Fox News said as well. Fox News said, "Wayne County Board of Canvassers deadlock in vote to certify election results." They went on to say the same thing, that it was a 2-2 tie, and now this is going to go to the state level to see what happens next. They also quoted Republican leadership who said, "They are proud that this happened, and due to the efforts of Michigan Republicans, there is enough evidence of irregularities and potential voter fraud to not certify these results." Guys, do you agree with this statement that there is enough evidence of irregularities and potential voter fraud? Or do you think they should certify these results? Let me know in the comments below. In any case, they went on to say that there has been enough evidence of this, but at the same time, CNN said that there has been little to no evidence of large-scale voter fraud. So let me know, do you agree with Fox News or do you agree with CNN? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Okay, I'm going to cover stimulus checks in just 1 minute, but first I want to point out the fact that CNN is slamming Trump for firing someone who disagreed with his allegations of voter fraud. This article is titled, "Trump Fires Director of Homeland Security for Disagreeing with President Trump's Election Conspiracy Theories." Now, this person's name is Chris Krebs, and he is the Director of Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security for the White House. Now, why did he fire him? Well, He is on record of saying there is no evidence that any voting system deleted or lost votes, changed votes, or was in any way compromised in this election. Now, Trump responded by saying that he is completely wrong, and he announced that this man is now being fired. Do you agree with Trump firing this man for disagreeing with him? Let me know in the comments below. In any case, this man, Chris Krebs, said that he actually found out that he was fired via Twitter. He was not told this was happening. He literally found out on Twitter like the rest of the world, guys. And I don't know about you, but some part of me feels bad for this person. We're in the middle of a pandemic, in the middle of a recession, and this man lost his job for voicing his opinion. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. We also have news that Cuomo created a restriction on how many people you can have in your house, and a lot of sheriffs in New York are disagreeing with him and are saying that they will not enforce these rules. So Cuomo recently said you cannot have more than 10 people in your home, and that if you do, you will be arrested for this. Guys, do you agree with this mandate? Let me know in the comments below. He essentially used an executive order to limit the amount of people in a house at once, especially with Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up. There is a lot of controversy about this, guys. People want to see their families. People want to get together and celebrate the holidays. It's been a tough year for everyone. But at the other side, we don't want to get each other sick. I mean, I don't want to go to my family's house for Thanksgiving and get them sick. I think we could all agree with that. But at the same time, many sheriffs are saying that this is unconstitutional. And sheriffs are pointing out the fact that they cannot go to people's homes, knock on their doors, count the amount of people there, and then arrest them if they're over 10. Guys, do you agree with that or do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below. In any case, it's clear that this mandates will be very messy to enforce. Guys, imagine the police knocking on your door, counting everyone in that house, and if there's more than 10 people trying to arrest someone, that could be completely messy. Now, I could see them knocking on the door and then just asking you to leave and segregate. However, it feels weird, right? It resonates, it doesn't sit well, right? But I think this executive order should just be more of a mandate. Like, hey guys, please follow these rules. Please have 10 or less people in your house. And honestly, I think we could all agree that we don't want to get our families sick. We don't want to get our grandparents and our parents sick. So from that aspect, I think we could all agree on that. But let me know your thoughts on this mandate. This is actually an executive order that Governor Cuomo put in place. Okay, let's talk about these stimulus checks, where negotiations are, and the potential for a $2,400 stimulus payment. Now, today, Democratic leaders Pelosi and Schumer urged McConnell to restart the coronavirus stimulus talks as the pandemic continues to get worse and unemployment is expected to skyrocket once again. Now, let's be clear, they have not begun negotiating since before the election, so we are still in a stalemate, and both Democrats and Republicans refuse to compromise on the overall cost of the bill. Now, as far as President-elect Joe Biden, he is urging Congress to approve a package now and not wait until he enters office in January. At the same time, Trump has not really been focusing on stimulus, as he is putting all his focus on trying to fight the 2020 election results. So where do we stand with negotiations, and what am I talking about with this $2,400 stimulus payment? Well, specifically, Biden wants to include a $200 per month stimulus boost for those on Social Security insurance for 12 months, which would add up to a $2,400 stimulus payment. Guys, do you like that idea? Let me know in the comments below. In any case, he also wants to include the $1,200 stimulus payments, $500 checks for dependents, and a $600 weekly unemployment boost. Now, Mitch McConnell, of course, does not want to include stimulus checks in his recent proposal. His most recent proposal was a $500 billion bill, which did not include stimulus checks and included a $300 a week unemployment boost. Guys, do you like Mitch McConnell? Let me know in the comments below. So we are hoping that Biden can bring Mitch McConnell together on a compromise with Pelosi. And we all know the main sticking point has been the overall spending for state and local governments. Guys, you know Pelosi wants to give a lot of money for states to bail them out during this pandemic, and McConnell does not want to do so. He did agree to spend a little bit, but there were still hundreds of billions of dollars apart on an agreement. Guys, do you think they should just compromise on this to approve stimulus checks and an unemployment boost for the people that need it? Let me know in the comments below. So we're all wondering, will Biden be able to create a compromise? Well, some evidence points to yes, and some evidence is not looking good. Now, Biden and McConnell have a history of working together on deals for decades in the White House, and there is a lot of evidence that shows that McConnell genuinely respects Biden. When Biden's son passed away a few years ago, McConnell was the only Republican in the White House to go to that funeral. Guys, that means something. That means that McConnell genuinely likes Biden and genuinely respects him. Think about it. Would you go to a funeral for someone who you did not respect or did not like at least a little bit? They also had a lot of history of coming together and compromising on deals. Now, that being said, Biden strongly agrees with Pelosi, and Biden has said repeatedly that we need to give generous aid to state and local governments in order to bail them out throughout this crisis. And Biden has a history of wanting to give money to state and local governments. Now, as you know, in the 2008-2009 financial crisis, Biden was the vice president, and his administration did approve close to a $1 trillion stimulus package, and almost half of that went to state and local governments. About $330 billion went to government aid. McConnell does not want to do that. So, will Biden bend? Will Biden be willing to compromise, or will he be willing, will he be able to have Mitch McConnell come up? We'll have to wait and see. But guys, this is holding up the next stimulus check and the next stimulus package. I will have updates daily, so please don't forget to subscribe for daily updates. Okay, let's do a quick update on unemployment. Now, a recent study by MIT has shown that the United States unemployment program is not effective and is a lot less generous than almost every other developed country. Now, this is because the duration is a lot shorter than most countries, and the amount of pay is a lot less as well, and just not enough for the people that need help. Now, let's take a look at this data. Now, out of 34 developed countries, the U.S. ranked 33 out of 34 in the duration of unemployment benefits. Guys, that is ridiculous. The United States is supposed to be the best country in the world, and it ranks 33 out of 34 developed countries in the duration of unemployment help that it provides. Guys, let me know in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Do you think the U.S. should provide more help? In any case, if you look at this chart, the blue states provide about 6 months of help. So most states give you 6 months, which ranks almost dead last in developed countries, okay? Now, it is not only the duration, but the amount as well. Now, unemployment was originally created to replace about 50% of your regular wages before losing your job. That has not happened, and generally most people receive less than 30% replacements of their wages, guys. So think about it. If your pay was cut down to 30% of what it was, you would not be able to survive. And of course, we don't want to survive off unemployment, but throughout this crisis and throughout this pandemic, we need help, and the people need an unemployment boost approved quickly. So guys, I truly hope a boost is approved soon, and I will have updates daily, so don't forget to subscribe for those updates. And if you made it this far into my video, thank you so much for supporting my channel. It really means the world to me, and I really do appreciate every single view. My thoughts truly do go out to each and every one of you during this hardship. I've had so many comments from people who truly deserve the help. And if you're watching this video, you're probably going through a difficult season in your life. Just know that you will get through this and you will be in a better place. Stay strong out there and keep taking steps towards a better tomorrow. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.